Yay!
Yay, we're live.
We are live. Okay, so hello if you're joining us live, and if you are joining live, say hello. And if you're not watching live, please say hi on. If you're watching catch up, pop us a comment below, and I'll come back and reply. That's my general spiel. But while we wait for Facebook to do its little jobby, we're going to do some either or questions. Kat, are you ready?
Yep, hit me.
Okay. Dog or cat?
Dog. Although ironically, I have a cat.
Okay. But you could love both. That's fine.
Yeah.
I'll allow that answer. Sweet or salty?
Sweet.
Okay. Coffee or tea?
Coffee.
Pepsi or Coke?
Coke, full fat.
Cake or pie?
Cake.
Sunrise or sunset?
Cheesecake is totally different kettle of fish.
That's like in between the two. It's just like
I'll prefer cheesecake to anything else.
Yeah. So sunrise or sunset?
Sunset. I'm not a morning person.
Fruit or veg?
Fruit.
Okay. I didn't expect some of those answers, but that's okay. I've seen you ask similar questions to so many people, and I'm like, I want to know what Kat's going to say about some of those.
It's interesting, isn't it?
Yeah. So for anybody, if you're watching on catch up, me and Kat met just before Christmas. Was it before Christmas? Around Christmassy time, through Mums in Business. So, Kat, introduce yourself a little bit to the viewers.
So I'm Kat. I am the network for Deptford. So I am down the road from you. Oh, I'm not quite sure what's going on. My laptop is deciding what it wants to do. So I won. She is now 15 months, and that time is going ever so quick. Normally I am a nail technician, but obviously due to lockdown we have been closed, so normally I've been focusing on crystal healing and energy. So yeah.
Okay, so we're going to chat a little bit about networking to start with, and then we'll go to your business in a bit. But so what do you think? Explain like maybe a little bit more, and explain why you think networking is so important to be part of.
So MIBS is literally all about support. Sorry, I've got a little one running around. supporting any. It doesn't have to be a mum. It's any woman in business. We're not exclusive to just mums, and we're also not exclusive to those that either have their own small business or run their own like MLM. We are inclusive of any mum that's basically earning their own money themselves. We have, I think we're now up to 250 different groups throughout the world. Literally ranging from America all the way across to Australia, and we are all about empowering women and teaching them basically how to network effectively, because Leona Burton, who is the CEO, had been to 10 ton of meetings, and it was very suit and tie. I'm this is what I am, see you later. And no one was really making those connections and helping build each other. So she took the initiative when she split with her business partner last year, and she created Mums in Business International. And since then, the company has grown and grown and grown. And because of that, we have all met some incredible ladies from all over the world that wouldn't have been possible without. So, yeah.
Yeah, I absolutely second that. I think for me, the networking is invaluable. The amount of people I've met, and you put a post up about something, you think, oh, maybe one or two people reply to you. I put a post up about a themed week I'm doing in a few weeks' time, and I expected like 2 or 3 replies, and I had about 20. I was like on Facebook Messenger for about 3 hours just having these conversations, which I didn't expect to have. But that's the beauty of the fact that the community that she's managed to build. It's just so vast, and there's so many people around, which is
Absolutely. I put a post up the other day and it was asking for a spotlight sponsor for a networking event. Because obviously at the moment, because we can't meet in person, we're all online. 200 comments on this one post. And that wasn't, I didn't even put it into the MIB group. It was on my, I've had to take the post down because there was so many people that wanted to join in. And that is, it's just incredible. I wouldn't have got, if I'd have put that on my normal without, if I'd have put that on my normal profile without meeting MIBs, everyone would be like, she just wants free things. And it wasn't. Yeah. It's all about creating that environment where you can help support another business, get valuable information, and help build your own business at the same time. So,
yeah, absolutely. For me, I don't think, obviously, a lot of my income comes from brands and stuff, which I'm not necessarily going to get from MIBs, although I have. But for me, it's just the communication and like people that then meet through that, who then help you out in various different ways, whether that's an income generating way or just through advice and tips and stuff like that, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. Like I've been to networking events where the guest speaker, like last night I was on a networking event for Barbados, and the guest speaker was Kathleen from Hopeful Handbags. And without MIBs, I would never have even known about Helpful Handbags, let alone who Kathleen was.
Yeah.
So what I love is the connections, and I've made some really amazing friends since being part of the networking.
Yeah, and it's free to join in theory, isn't it? So the only thing you're paying for is if you're signing up for courses or you're going to a networking meeting, and they're so affordable anyway. I know, and you know this, I set myself a goal for signing up to Scene and to pay for my networking meeting this month. I was going to fund them completely myself through one thing, and I got one brand job, and that's funded my Scene for the next couple of months when I sign up later, and both my networking meetings for this month. Because they're so affordable. It doesn't take a lot to be able to afford to go, and what you gain from it is well worth it anyway, isn't it? So,
and you have to think, you were a guest speaker at a networking event last month. You wouldn't have done it without MIBs. We are very proud that you did it.
Thank you.
I loved being in your room. Me and Mum were typing away afterwards. It's like, oh my god, my page full of notes. So yeah. Absolutely valuable.
It is, and for me, the conversations just from that one networking meeting, the few people I met, are still ongoing. So I had a Zoom with Shirley yesterday, just like talking about, because we hadn't talked at the networking meeting because we were both obviously guest speakers. Yeah. So we had a Zoom yesterday and just caught up, and like already we've got things in motion and plans we've made just to kind of work together. So simply because that's still ongoing, and we've got another meeting. Well, I've got one next week, and yours is in a week and a half, whenever that is.
Yeah, 26th. And that's with Teresa, because she put up that post and I was like, slide straight into her inbox. Okay, you put it out there, you're coming, let's go.
Yeah, and I think that's the thing. It's so open, and I think people are so friendly that you can feel confident to do that. You don't have to be like, oh, that's not something I could do. And yes, it is still scary, but we're such a friendly bunch of people, aren't we? It's not a scary environment to suddenly be like, oh, I don't think I want to join in with something like that because I'm not confident. Because you can, can't you?
Yeah, and the thing is, you put those goals out there. You tell the ladies what goals you want for, even if it's just for the end of the week. They will go, okay, how can we help? How can we support you? Is there anything we can do to help you reach that target? It's not always about personal gain. It is all about supporting others to make sure that they're succeeding as well as you.
Yeah. And I think you've kind of, if we're helping each other, that keeps the engagement in the group up as well, doesn't it? And then when it comes to you, actually, you do need your help. People will still be around. People will be seeing the post. People will be there ready to help you because you've helped other people. And that's kind of that's that connection building again, isn't it? Sort of in respect to that.
And once you get to know people, if someone asks, you can go, well, actually, I know this person, and you end up recommending them, and then they end up getting custom anyway.
Yeah, it was like Teresa said we had a Zoom today, and she said, introduced me. She was like, if I ever have any techie questions, like I just direct them to me. And I was like, I know some stuff. I don't know everything. But she said that she's got all these people that she has because she's got these connections, she's got these friendships now. Anyone says, oh, I want this person for this, they know exactly who the person you direct them to because we've built up that relationship.
Yeah,
and I'm sure
you've got one that's trying to tick on my back.
You've probably got a very similar list to what Teresa has, I should imagine.
Yeah, because there's quite a lot of crossover. Because obviously you ladies like the support. I have half of like the Kings Lynn group in my group, and Teresa has half of the Thetford group in Kings Lynn. Because we're all so close as well. That is that point where you can jump in between.
And I think for us as well, like I said, I actually put something in my video for today, where we actually physically live. We're kind of very nearly slap bang in the middle of those three groups, aren't we? So we are very lucky that we've got those kind of options. And it'll be interesting when it does go back to face, like how we're gonna. Can I do three meetings in a month as quite easily physically going to them?
Well, I think the plan is that there are still going to be some online. Because obviously a lot of the face-to-face ones are weekdays, because obviously of venues. A lot of the venues that we have will only let us do them Monday to Friday. So I think the plan is that so that we're more inclusive of everybody that still has their like 9 to 5 job, or you know what I mean, that they can still come to the online ones and it'll be absolutely fine. They'll still build those connections. They'll still be able to showcase their business, and they'll still be able to learn what those would be able to learn face to face. It's just going to be online and via Zoom. So
I think that gave the opportunity, especially for our last meeting. There was people from Scotland. There was people from, I think, what was it, Cornwall, Devon, somewhere like that. We were all over the place because we were just. You've got that opportunity.
And then we had Leona sneak in right at the last minute, who's currently in Mexico.
I saw that. I saw someone post that she joined in last night. I was a bit like, oh, wow.
Yeah.
Just randomly pops up. Well, she does randomly pop up at places, doesn't she?
In the Barbados one last night, we had some in from Africa, different countries in Africa. And then Leona snuck in right at the last minute because she was actually on Clubhouse doing her own room with Heather. So she slid in right at the last minute. We had, there was loads. And what was nice as well is that we had 2 members that didn't speak English. So what we did is we had a translator as well. So so that's we're always finding ways of that. No matter where you are in the world, you can join in wherever you are.
Yeah, making it work. And that's the beauty of being online, isn't it? That you can make it work, and we've adapted. And I think maybe this time last year we were all a bit like, oh no, what are we going to do now? But actually within a couple of months we've adapted and we've all come to really love it. I love the online meetings. I think it's a great way that we all get to communicate with each other. So definitely a good strong move, I think. And it's nice that actually if that continues to be online as well as potentially in person as well, that would be nice to have.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I'm excited to see what we're going to do in the future.
Me too.
I'm excited for the next meetings. Like you're planning like meetings like a couple of months in advance, aren't you?
Yeah, I've got up to June sorted.
What are you going to do if we go back to in person?
That's why I've kind of left May's open. So May's date has been confirmed, but the guest speakers for May haven't been yet, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to do Thetford's headliner. Mm-hmm. So not that any of the girls know that yet because I haven't advertised it, but hey ho. So next month is we've got the networking queens coming to show us how to network effectively. May's we possibly might be back face to face, which is why I thought, right, I'll leave that one open so that if we are face to face, then it's not going to be as much of a problem. Yeah. June's one we are going to be online because we are collaborating with Doncaster.
Oh, exciting.
So we're going to be joining with Ed's group.
Okay. So she's another amazing person. You just see her pop up with all these things all over the place, and you're just like, okay. She's everywhere.
And it's just been announced that she is the UK, the UK representative for Hopeful Handbags.
Yeah, I saw that last night. Was it last night or this morning or something? Yeah, that's amazing. And that's all through like the networking and stuff that she's built up herself, because she's put that time and effort in doing that, which is amazing. So yeah, but let's chat about your business quickly. So you started your nail business when you had Grace.
I did. So for those that don't know, my daughter was born extremely premature. And we spent the first 4 months of her life actually in hospital. And when I came out of hospital, I had from April until September when my maternity leave ended, because unfortunately, because of how maternity works, as soon as you have your child, you have to take your maternity from that date. You don't get to do it from their due date. So I had from April to September. That was going to be my time before I had to go back to work. There was no way about it. And I'd always had side jobs, but my main one was always working in pubs and restaurants. But doing that, it wasn't going to be, because I was management level, it wasn't going to be possible for me to do the hours to suit Grace. And I decided, after I've been in the industry since I was 16, and I'd devoted enough time, and I didn't enjoy it anymore. Before I went on maternity, it was just kind of those things that routine more than anything. And don't get me wrong, I had an amazing team and amazing managers and things like that. It just wasn't for me anymore. I wanted something different. So I retrained as a nail technician. I finished all my training. I had a few clients, and then we went into lockdown for a couple of weeks in the October, because we went down to, where we weren't allowed to open. Yeah. So just before Christmas, we were allowed to open again. I only had a few clients, and then obviously shut for Christmas. And then it came out Boxing Day that we weren't going to be allowed to open again. Absolutely not a problem. You adapt. I had clients that were still, they got their nail kits from me, so that it was a little bit of income, but not a lot. Yeah. But I grew up around crystal and crystal healing because of my mum and everything. And I'd used crystals since the day that Grace was born. So Grace has always had amethyst and rose quartz with her. Amethyst being the master healer, and the rose quartz being the center of self-love and healing. So with this lockdown and everything getting on top of both me and Grace being home, we started using more crystals and getting her used to what I'd grown up with. And then, because it'd always been part of my mum's business, that she's a holistic therapist, and it'd always been part of it, but she'd never properly advertised that she'd done it. So I basically took on that role, and it started off obviously saying that we make crystal jewelry and things like that, and it's kind of just boomed from there. Edwina is like my fairy godmother at the moment, because every week she's buying something, but not because, and it's nice, don't get me wrong, but the connections that she's made for me since that has been invaluable. She's always shouting out the business on her Instagram, her Facebook, everywhere that she can, she does. And it's the same, and because of that, we made £300 in 3 weeks worth. And that for us was absolutely incredible. We went from being only doing them as and when required to sending out up to, at one point we had 10 orders in a week. So, and the purpose for us is to help heal, empower, and educate people on crystals, because not a lot of people know they've got crystals, but they bought them because they thought they were pretty, but didn't know what they were for. So with what we started doing is that people used to just send in photos of their crystals, and we'd send them with a crystal report. So it'd have exactly what the crystal was matched up to the photo, and exactly what their healing properties and powers were for. And then since then, it has really grown, and we're now doing like prescription bracelets. So we sit down, we have a chat, we talk about what issues you're having, whether it be physically, mentally, or whatever, whether it be job or life, and then we create tailor-made bracelets using crystals to what you need them to. So, sorry, 2 seconds. I'm going to just turn this off. Perks of having a toddler running around.
It's fine. It's mum life, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, but that to me sounds like you've looked at your business and you've adapted it for what your customer needs, and that's one of the things that I know Leona talked about, and we did with our 5-day course that we did last week. Was it last week we did it, or the week before?
Last week.
I've lost track of the weeks a little bit. Now I'm back to routine. I'm like, where am I going? But yeah, that's one of the big things. We had 30 days, didn't we, in January?
Yeah.
And
we had the 5-day course, which was free. The whole 30 days and the 5 days, absolutely incredible. And they were all for free.
Yeah, and the amount of like business and connections that you can make from all these free things has been amazing. Like, and you've obviously looked at not only what you've learned from what she said during that course, but also from chatting to your customers, chatting to connections that you've made through other people, and adapted based on what your customers want and then what works for you, and grew the business that way.
Yeah, so a lot of the time, it's not always, it's never about selling for us. It's always been about educating. So a lot, we've had so many people come to us and go, look, we've heard you do crystals. Can you just tell us what these are? Because a lot of them just buy them and they're not even told what crystals they are.
Like you said, people buy things because they're pretty and they like the look of them, not necessarily because they know what anything means. And it's the same, not just for crystals, but that's the same for so many things. People buy things because they're like, oh, that's nice, but don't really know what it's for or what. Like kitchen gadgets, oh, that looks cool on my kitchen. But actually, do you know all the things you can use that for? And it's the same for like your crystals and stuff, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. And it's a shame. It's a shame that not a lot of people are told about them. When they go out and buy them, they're not told what they are. They're not told what they do. Everyone's expected to know, and it's like 9 out of 10 people probably don't know what they are.
Especially in the gift shops that are more like a gift shop that aren't necessarily a crystal shop. They're gift shops that they stock them because they do, like you said, they look pretty and they look nice, and they're quite often a nice, like, not necessarily cheap seller, but they're not always massively expensive. So they're a nice, easy thing for like a gift shop to stock. But the people that own the gift shop are going to probably have no clue what they're actually selling.
No.
So your service you're providing is kind of exactly what people need for that.
I was looking on Amazon the other day, and you type in crystals and you can get a pack to make jewelry, but they don't tell you which one's which at all, not even in the description. So it is quite disheartening, but obviously that's what we're here for.
Yeah,
that's what we're trying to do. Is it's not about how can we take your money? It's okay, how can we help? What do you need? Like, we've quite often just sent crystals to people that just need them, because that's what we do.
It's obviously working though, because like you said, you are now making a lot more money than you ever before. So yes, you're still giving away freebies and you're still doing things, but you're, in the long run, it's turned it round. So actually you are selling more. So without physically being like a salesy person, building that connection, building that friendship with a person who might just start off with someone who just wants to know a little bit more, asking questions, then ends up being more of an actual client who's purchasing something because they know that you're talking about something that you know the actual answers for and that you're passionate about.
Yeah.
Which that's the way that businesses should be. If we're not high street stores that are like well-known brands that you know exactly what you're going to get from them. You've kind of got to grow your business, and when you buy from a small business, you want to buy from someone that you know, you can get to know and get to trust and know the person behind it.
People buy from people.
Yeah.
So yeah, especially in nowadays with lockdown and everything going on, you can't just go out to the shop. And a lot of people, because unfortunately a lot of people have been like scammed out of things, it's gotten to a point where it's like, okay, you have to really trust that person in which to buy it from that person.
Yeah. So if you're getting something from them, you're getting a good service. Yeah. And like you said, if it's whether it's a freebie or whether it's just a good communication, so your customer service is good and you're keeping people up to date with what you're doing and letting them know. With the order, like, so I purchased something from someone I met the other day, and she was so good. She's like, "Oh, it's packaged. It's going in the post. It's on its way." And I had like about 3 or 4 messages, which you would never get from like a high street store. You just get the basic bog standard email that it's been dispatched.
Thank you for your order and it's been dispatched.
This was such a personal message. Like, she had remembered exactly what I'd ordered. She like knew all the details, and it was really personalized to me. And that, to me, I would go back to her over anywhere else.
Absolutely. Because I'm exactly the same.
Yeah. Yeah, and you said something the other day, I can't remember, was it in a Zoom or something the other day, that you've done so much of your shopping the year already from people you'd met.
Yeah.
Yeah. So our go-to thing to say is then, if you're run a business and you're a female and you're not in Mums in Business group yet, you kind of need to now. Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely agree. I'm going to end the actual live bit there. Thank you for everyone that's watched. There's a few people who've clicked on live, and if you've watched on Facebook, thank you for watching. And I will see you for another live.
Thank you for listening to me ramble for nearly the last half an hour.
It's fine, and I will pop links to Mums in Business above or in the comments, so you can go check that out if you want to.